Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio.
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And now the New York Knicks starters.
Here we go.
All out there with Simmons. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Antonio, we've got Joel Embiid. Harris is out there with Hayward. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's man in a shooting guard. Yep, it counts. Here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
Now, here's Ball after the miss from Joel Embiid. Bledsoe against Ball, and Harris wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. We play just over a minute here in the first. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Simmons against Bledsoe. A nice shot by Harris.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And making a statement right away. They won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Bledsoe with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Bledsoe passes to man. Embiid with the screen on Green. Here's Hayward, and Hayward at the stop.
Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience.
And Simmons kicks to Green. This one for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bledsoe against Simmons. Pass to Hayward. Embiid sets the pick for Hayward. High post shot. Count that bucket. Hayward's got 6 points.
How about this old school look from Hayward? Not afraid to knock down that mid-range J. To heck with those analytics.
Shots good by Green.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Bledsoe outside. Hayward against Gordon. Hayward goes in. Embiid wide open. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
And it's Gordon missing. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Love checked in for Embiid. Jones comes in for Gordon Hayward. Martin's checked in for Mann. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Love can't hit.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
For 3, Gordon drains the three-pointer.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
It's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Gordon's got his second basket.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Rubio the pass to Love. Kicks to Harris.
In the first 2 minutes.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect.
Simmons with it. Jones covering. And Jones sends it back. Out of bounds. Knicks ball. New York keeps possession.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Ball with the bucket.
Oh, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. His teammates are open. He finds them on time and on target.
Here's Love. The shot's good.
Kevin Love.
Love's got his second basket of the night. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. He kicks it to Simmons. Here he goes. Nails the baby hook.
It's really hard to say too much about Simmons. I mean, bouncing off defenders like they're not even there.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 6. And it's Simmons penetrating. Another shot. Ayton. And he comes up with the deuce.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. The Knicks leading by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Green. Lets it go from deep. Here's Ayton. Gordon finds Simmons. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 to shoot. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Over Jones. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that. Open, lucky break there for the team.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter.
Your Spurs squad.
And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league.
I really like the step back move, being at 6'8".
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Andre Ayton out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Green, then it's Ball, and it's Simmons in at the guard position. Here's Simmons after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. And there it is for him. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Rubio against Simmons. Inside. The offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Over in the corner, Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take off.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hill, he's checked in for the Knicks. Spurs trail by 4.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong. You'd think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option, too.
Your Spurs squad.
Man's checked in for the Spurs. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for 8. P.J. Tucker comes in for Gordon, and Jones subbed in for Ball. Bledsoe against Hill. On the wing, Green. Robinson misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Good D by Embiid. In transition, here come the Spurs. Man gets the bucket.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hill looking it over. Driving in, and the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Green passes to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Blocked again.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Green, no luck. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And there's the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Man, headed by Green. Man passes to Bledsoe. Takes it inside, and the shot is good. Bledsoe's got his first points of the night. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A different look now for San Antonio. Kevin Love's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Jones subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Embiid inside. Guarded by Robinson.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight? Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now, here is Robinson. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and the Knicks miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Outside, Green. Shot to stop the run. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 9 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
Pass to Jones. Robinson with the block. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The Spurs making a switch here.
Substitution for your Spurs. Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Cody Martin.
Here's Man. Dishes it to Jones. Spurs working the ball around now. They get it again. Love sinks that one from the post. He has 6.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. A nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Tucker can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 6. Passes to Jones. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And then Jones with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Robinson Earl. Off target from 3-point range. Jones for three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Love. Plays it up and banks it in. Love's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And you are going to pay every time you don't box out Love. He has a real nose for coming up with those offensive putbacks.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's San Antonio as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-29. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
we have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real...
All right, let's go over the first half now and highlight the opposing. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Knicks trail by 6. Harris is out there with Hayward. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Mann in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And the wide open shot from Morris. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off. So why not?
Bledsoe dishes to Embiid.
Knicks foul. That's his first.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
On the way, Harris, guarded by Tucker. Here's Embiid. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach. I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Here's Hayward. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Terrence Mann. Balls checked in for New York. And Harris drops them both. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Here's Hayward. Knicks with the rebound. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? So far, that's not been the case.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Rubio taking his time here. Pass to Embiid. Driving inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Often when Embiid has a lane, he looks to throw it down, and he's got great speed for a big fella.
Out to the wing. Fires the 3. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Tucker.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And it's good, 2 points.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates, and he's ready when they get him the ball.
Right wing. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Tucker's got 6 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Embiid, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Ball. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And I think it's critical that Bledsoe shoots with confidence off the catch. I mean, I like that mentality.
Daniels kicks it to Tucker. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Tucker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs squad.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. On the pass to Martin. Down low. Here's Jones. Goes back up. And it's Love getting it to go. 10 points for him.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint. Establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Rubio outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball, the pass to Simmons. Outside Gordon for the tie. Love grabs the board.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And now a 5-point Spurs lead. In the corner, it's Gordon from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to Martin. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
And they get it back.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Jones on the wing for the lead. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Rubio dishes to Love. Martin kicks to Rubio. Love with the screen on Simmons. Shot clock at 5. To the wing on the left. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. Ball, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely. Jones, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the game still close and contested as we end the third quarter. Knicks lead by 1.
Your Spurs squad.
Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Jones. Gordon out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Simmons. And it's Ball in at the 2. Robinson with the block. Outside, Ball. tries it from 9. And that one, good. And the Knicks lead by 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hayward, stolen by Robinson. Simmons with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Simmons left side. The kick out to Ball. Jones for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Love's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Hayward with stuff.
He's got some years on him now, Gordon Hayward. He's been into his 30s, though. He can still punch it home.
Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hot Squad.
And the Spurs making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for New York. Green comes in for Derek Jones. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 1. Green, no luck. Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Passes it to Hayward. Embiid the screen. Hayward looking over the floor. A three-pointer, no good. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Ball. And the wide-open shot from Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Bledsoe against Simmons. Here's Embiid. Ayton with the block.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Outside, Ball. There's Gordon with the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the paint. Here's Hayward. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Simmons passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hot Squad.
So for the Knicks, P.J. Tucker comes in for Gordon, and Jones subbed in for Ball.
Jones Jr.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. A shot by Hayward, wide open, drills it from outside.
Hayward, one of those guys in the league that can beat you from all 3 levels. A very versatile scorer.
Here is Simmons. Right side, Green. A 3-ball. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
One-on-one fast break. Here's man, guarded by Simmons. To the middle. Embiid inside. Ayton's there. Embiid, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Jones for 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc, and then bury some threes.
Embiid kicks to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Spurs.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Aaron Gordon.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Let's see who's the loudest. Thanks. Your Spurs Hype Squad. Substitution.
.27 seconds left in the game. Here's Embiid. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting the ball.
So they foul intentionally.
Martin. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Here's
for
Green.
Spurs.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Hayward. Terrence. Man. Eric Bledsoe. Spurs.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
And here's Harris from the arc, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. So it's New York picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Aaron Gordon.